From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Design run here with Jackson. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's going to be caught. And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them? A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Play action now. It's Burrow. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Burrow to throw for it on 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And the Bengals will take over at their own 15.
once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
11 MT, take. 11 MT. Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right shot. Shot.
A first down throw for Burrow. Picked up by the all-pro Marlon Humphrey. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Tyler Luke now for the extra point. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the Ravens will take a 7-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it. Watch do it.
On one, ready?
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go. 12. Right 80. Stop.
And a short pickup there to about the 36. Second down, they need 7.
11, 11.
It's a pickup of 3.
11.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Back to throw, Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And now it's 4th down.
11, 11. Here we go. Can. Stop. 11, 11. Stop.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Here's Jackson. On the run to the right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
This is Henry. And he'll get about 5.
Derrick Henry of the ball carrier. 2nd down at the 14-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Here comes 2nd and 4. To throw is Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. And he's into the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. On is Luke to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
And they're on the 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
11, 11. Wide 80. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow. Forced out wide. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
They do a really nice job defensively there, Mike, of not giving him a clear running lane once he broke the pocket. So now he's trying to test his luck, extend this play as a passer, but to no avail.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Wide 80.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Bengals first down.
1 quarter in the books.
35-yard
It's the
line.
Ravens out front. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Eleven. Here we go. 12. Wide 80. 11. 11.
On the ground, here's Samaje Perine. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Mike Green is there on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and
From just
8.
across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8.
Set. Wide 80. 11 Thomas. 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. And he will get the 1st down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To throw is Burrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens 26-yard line.
Now Brown. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
A loss of 1.
Burrow from out of the gun here. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The rookie from Marshall, Mike Green, getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system. And all these early sacks, Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
11 Mighty. 11 Mighty. 11 Thomas.
Burrow throwing on 4th down. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. Forced to his right. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Back to throw, Jackson. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. With that, he draws near the all-time record. He has 29 touchdowns on the season. After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
On point, ready? Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is Odafe Oweh into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's get set. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Here's Brown. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
Here we go, here we go. 12. Ready? Stop.
Burrow now. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's to the tight end, Charlie Kolar. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's a big one for the Ravens. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Bengals 16-yard line.
Real quick, ready?
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Off the play fake. Jackson out to his right. This is caught 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
They're on 31-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
11 MT, 11 MT.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, can. 12, 12, 12. 11 MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12. God!
Here's Burrow. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Second down, Burrow. Open man downfield is Brown. And he will score. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals.
Mike, I'm not sure how else to put it other than this is just a complete defensive breakdown. I mean, from where this ball was snapped, you simply have to just defend the end zone, and if they throw it short, come up and rally tackle. If they throw it in the end zone, high point the ball and knock it down. You cannot give up 6 points to end this half.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
Being on some chill. We go 0 to 100.
Time to move to kick off.
Maybe on the rest and pay the bills. Now I'm finished. Not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold, it's still so.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Got it. Right 80. Stop.
They go play action for Burrow. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Jackson now to throw on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Lamar Jackson sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play.
Jackson now on second down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
He'll get that to his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
From the 31, here is second and 8. On the ground, this is Piron. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
Here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. He's going to have a Bengals first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
First down. First and
Here we
10
go.
at the 39-yard line.
A quick slant taken by Chase. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 6.
At the
Here we go.
44-yard line.
Wide 80.
Burrow. Rolling right. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
Oftentimes, it's the wide open ones that are the hardest to catch. It seems like the ball is in the air forever. You start overthinking it. You start really making more of it than what you should, and you let it slip
Big
away.
13. Big 13. 12, 12, 12.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And that is incomplete. Mike Gesicki was the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down.
Let's get set. 11 empty. 11 Thomas. 11. 11 Thomas.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth. They wind up turning it over on down. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Jackson going to keep this one himself.
Jackson on the keeper. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
3rd and 10.
Hey, Alpha, Scott.
Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you were just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
Now Jackson, this a designed run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play to kick off this drive. 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Again, it'll be Henry. Whoa. And he will power his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Baltimore.
Touchdown, Ravens.
No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Right, close.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. They find Brown out of the backfield. Now inside the 25. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
5 yards is the game.
1-1, right?
That's good for a Bengals
11 MT.
first down.
Let's get set.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance.
To the goal line and in. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Cincinnati. On is McPherson for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action now. Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
Shamar Stewart on the tackle. It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
From a little further back, here's second and goal. They'll go with him again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Quick, ready?
Third and goal. He pulls it in around the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Kez Walker. Touchdown, Ravens. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
At their own 9-yard line.
On 1, ready? 11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go. Big 13.
They'll run here with Brown. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. It is second and 6.
It's now second and
Working
6.
out of the gun, Burrow. A diving effort there, just out of his reach. Incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Burrow. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Trenton Simpson.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Design run here with Jackson.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is third and 10. Here's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
On fourth down, it's Tyler Luke for the Baltimore field goal.
A 43-yard attempt.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence that when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 180.
Off the play fake. Travis Jones in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on first down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Trenton Simpson in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
180. 11 mighty.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. You find yourself down big, it's the 4th quarter, there's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
180. Sit up.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. And he will get into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Ravens stretch things out even further.
52, Bengals 14. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
On 1, ready?
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
To throw is Burrow. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go. 180.
To throw is Burrow. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down, and barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
12, 12, 12.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th, and he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, he can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Raven 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Raven 1st down.
Gonna go right back to Henry. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're gonna stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
They'll go again here with Henry. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot! 180! Sit hot!
Again, right up the middle to Henry. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
On fourth down, out is the rookie Tyler Loop for the Baltimore field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
It's a pickup.
Here comes
6.
2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd
Here we
and
go.
4
Pull.
at the 32-yard line.
180!
Throwing is Burrow. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
51-yard attempt.
Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Ravens add on to their lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So